Hey, welcome to another episode of Beers, Jack and Barbecue. So today we're doing pork chops. Went to the butcher, got an entire pork loin, had them cut it to about 2.5-inch thick pork chops. So in here right now we have 2 pork chops. They're from the single loin side, which means basically it's, instead of being a T-bone, it's just one bone on the side. And they'll be in here and I'll get them out shortly to show you what they look like once we start unwrapping them. But I also will show you a little bit of the prep initially in the beginning, what we did as we put them in the sous vide bath. Did a little vacuum seal, set the temperature to 143 degrees, put these in about 3 hours ago, and that's how long I want these in for the pork chop. So 140 degrees, almost medium, and once we put them on the grill just to sear them, you'll see what it looks like, but I'll bring them up just a little bit to be a perfect medium. So it's a little gloomy outside today in Pennsylvania, but never a bad day to do some meat on the grill. So I'll show you shortly when we unwrap these, and then we'll see you out in the grill. All right, so I'm going to take them out, cut them out of the bags, dry them off. So sous vide is just fantastic as far as making, especially a pork chop that's this thick. It's difficult to grill without, doing it real slow for quite a while and letting the grill come back up and heat it. Plus it actually tenderizes it some. So it's a fantastic way to do this. So it doesn't look the prettiest now, but once we take it out in the grill, you'll see how nice they start looking when you just brown them up a little bit of nice sear on it. It'll be fantastic. I watch a channel called Sous Vide Everything, which is pretty cool. They do a lot of experiments on different sous vide items, and their comment is always, doesn't look good now, but wait till you see what I do. But then they use a Searzall or something like that to finish it. We'll be doing this on the Kamado Joe. So like I said, we blot them dry. So like I said, basically these are cooked, 143 degrees, perfect temperature for medium. And take them out of the grill and we'll see you outside. All right, so we're out in the grill. I got it cranking here about 550 degrees almost. Have the grates in the lowest level for direct cooking. So I'm gonna throw the pork chops on now. Always remember to give your grill some air. When you have it this hot for a flame, I did throw a little bit of apple wood on just for some smoke. And hopefully we're gonna get a nice sear on these pork chops. Only gonna do about 1.5 minutes a side, so we'll see you shortly. All right, so we're gonna check them out. It's been on about 1.5 minutes. You may have noticed the lighting maybe not been the greatest, but I'm sure my guy Jack will fix that up. Did have a few beverages, so the lights were forgot to turn on before we did the first part. So here we go. Those sides look nice. We'll see you in another 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. All right, so just gonna take a peek and probably be pulling them off. They look really good. I'm gonna, if I can set this one up, I might let it go for just a minute or just a couple seconds on the fat side here. We'll let that just cook for just a couple seconds and then we'll pull this off. All right, gonna pull them off now. Like I said, sorry, give me a second, the smoke got me. Boy, these are nice looking steaks. So we'll cut into one and show you what it looks like. As always, all right, so today we did sous vide pork chops. Had like I said, bought an entire pork loin, had a bunch of pork chops cut out of it. I think I got 11, to be honest with you. 2.5-inch pork chops. They're about 2 pounds each. We did them sous vide at 143 degrees for about 3 hours. Put them on the Kamado Joe it was almost 2 minutes aside. Did the fat side of the cap of the pork chop just under the fire to get a little crisp on that. Got so excited when I was talking there, I said steaks, but you know, I meant chops. So just want to cut it into one, show you what it looks like. Oh man, very tender. I don't know if you can see what that looks like, but boy, that go right through and is very juicy. So, if you like what you're seeing, subscribe to the channel. You click the little bell, you get the updates. Give us a thumbs up if you, like I said, if you like what you're doing, like we're doing here, and we'll see you next time.